Imagine this. Max Verstappen wins his fifth straight world championship and then drops the mic. No farewell tour, no drawn-out goodbyes. Just done. It sounds wild, right? But one man who knows Max better than most is putting that exact scenario on the table, and fans are already buzzing. Calum Nicholas has been part of the Verstappen machine for years. He's not just a name on the Red Bull payroll, he was the senior engine technician on Max's car. Now he's a Red Bull racing ambassador, stepping back from the garage but still firmly in the loop. In a laid-back chat over a round of golf on Lucas Stewart's YouTube channel, Nicholas made a bold call. Max Verstappen will win the 2025 title and then walk away from Formula One for good. 5 world championships. Full stop. And no, he doesn't have inside information. He swears it's just a gut feeling, but it's a gut that's been in the paddock next to Max through all the highs and chaos. To not back Max is lunacy, Nicholas said when asked if Verstappen could still take the title, despite trailing Oscar Piastri in the standings. But after that, I think he calls it a day. Of course, part of the Verstappen legend has always been this. Nobody seems able to match him in the same car. From Pierre Gasly to Sergio Perez, and now Liam Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda, driver after driver has struggled in Red Bull's second seat. Fans talk about it like there's a curse. Nicholas, he's not having it. I built those cars, he said. They're the same. According to him, it's not about machinery, it's about mentality. Max just operates at a different level. He's not only technically sharp, but calm, consistent, and completely dialed into the pressure cooker that is Red Bull racing. He pointed out that when Max joined the team in 2016, there was no title on the line, no microscope on every move. Now anyone stepping into the second seat is expected to deliver like a legend, and that kind of pressure doesn't come easy. Another race weekend, another fire starter from Lewis Hamilton. This time, it wasn't about Ferrari's pace, strategy calls, or tire woes. No, the 7-time champ turned his attention to F1's latest rule change, the much-talked-about flexi-wing crackdown. His verdict? Brutal. Teams spent money, redesigned parts, rolled out new front wings for Spain, and the performance order barely budged. It changed nothing, Hamilton told reporters. What a waste of money. But not everyone agrees. In fact, one former team boss had a few words of his own. And you knew Günther Steiner wasn't going to let that one pass quietly. The always outspoken ex-Haas principal responded on the Red Flags podcast, and he didn't tiptoe around Hamilton's comments. Come on, Steiner scoffed. It was a cheap fix. According to him, this wasn't the budget-burning disaster Lewis made it out to be. Teams like McLaren, Steiner says, didn't do anything drastic, just bolted on an extra bracket to keep the wings stiffer. No massive redesign, no high-stakes scramble. And let's not forget, some of these technical directives come directly from teams complaining in the first place. They moaned about flexi wings. And in the end, Steiner said, they helped McLaren more than anyone. Steiner didn't stop at defending the directive. He used it to make a bigger point. What's really becoming clear is that McLaren has their act together in a way that few others do. Even when the rules shift, they don't just survive, they adapt. Fast. Lose the flex? Fine. Head back to the wind tunnel, replicate the lost balance, and come back swinging. Maybe it's not 100%, Steiner said, but they're getting to 99.8. It's not just about who builds the fastest car. It's who solves problems fastest when the FIA throws a wrench in the works. Then came the move that shook the paddock. Lewis Hamilton, the most decorated driver in F1 history, leaving Mercedes for Ferrari. Legacy meets legacy. History meets hype. But now, less than halfway into his first season in red, the story isn't writing itself the way fans imagine. And one voice from Ferrari's not-so-distant past is questioning whether the team simply waited too long to pull the trigger. Mattia Binotto has seen this story from the inside. He was team principal when Hamilton's name first floated near Ferrari's orbit in 2019. Back then, rumors swirled about secret meetings, interest on both sides, but nothing came of it. Ferrari went with Carlos Sainz. Hamilton stayed loyal to Mercedes. Now Hamilton's 40, wearing red for the first time, and finding it harder than expected to make his mark. Sure, he's had bright spots. A sprint win in China, a podium in Miami.